Hello everybody, today I need to buy a genuinely sensible family car. Something which is modern enough for my wife to use with our young children, but also got just enough performance as well. The problem is, I've only got £3,000 and I need to buy one by the end of today, by the end of this video. So what is the best family estate you can buy for just £3,000? Let's find out, shall we? My name's Ben and welcome to Dad Cars. Welcome back to the channel everybody, and today we are joined by my good friend Stephen King here because I'm going to need somebody to take me to see these cars so I can drive it back. And also, you're quite good with the old spanners, aren't you? You know how to spot a fault, right? Yeah, I'm quite good at finding the odd problem and looking at things around. But this is genuine, right? We do not know what car we are buying today, do we? No, we're both completely off the blue, off the bat. So we can't go a penny over £3,000, okay? It's a £3,000 challenge, we can't do it, plus I don't have the money. But I think something semi-modern. So ideally, like 2010 onwards. Okay. Ideally. Also, I would like it to be a manual, just personally, because I think it's, you can get a bit lazy driving around in silky smooth torque converters all the time. So I think it'd be quite nice to have a manual, and it needs to be reliable as well. Yes. And I asked my wife last night as well, I said, have you got any requirements for this purchase? Because she's going to be the one that's predominantly driving it. Yeah. And she said to me, she doesn't want anything that's easy to curb the wheels. Okay, yeah. And also she said she doesn't want an estate car which smells like old man farts. If we want to keep my wife happy, we might have to get our nose right in on the driver's seats of some of these estate cars and give them a good whiff and see if they smell like old man farts. So to kick things off then, I'm going to show you the ones that I've found. Yeah. See what you think. And if anyone's watching this like the first week this video goes out, we're recording this on the Friday and I'm going to try and get this video out tomorrow. So if there's any other cars that we look at which we don't end up buying, it might be helpful if anybody else out there is looking to buy a cheap family car. Right, so choice number one is going to be a BMW Touring. Okay. But this is where it gets tricky though, because I'd like a F31 or an F11. So F31 3 Series Touring or an F11 5 Series Touring. And you might think, wow, that's a tough task, particularly with the 5 Series. But I found this one here on Schmorto Trader, and it is £3,500. Okay. 160,000 miles. Okay, perfect, yeah. And also, look, it's got a contrast interior. Now, I don't know what that colour is. Is it like sort of dirty, nappy brown, or is it like a coral or terracotta, or I'm not quite sure what that is, but I love a contrast interior personally. Yeah. We might have to smell those seats. Yeah, they might smell like old man farts. They might be young child smelling seats. Yes, and my wife, before her current car, the Range Rover, which is part of the problem why we are having to buy this in such a rush, she had a third generation X5 and she loved it. Yes. And so she'll be very familiar with this. Okay, and then on Facebook Marketplace, I found this one for £2,500. £2,500. £2,500. And it is, look, it's in dark blue, which seems to be the colour of all of the cars that I buy on this channel, with a contrast interior, a light coloured contrast interior. So it's basically Dad Car's spec. So this is 163,000 miles, so similar mileage. The only problem, as we know, with this era of BMW is that they are susceptible to catastrophic failure, aren't they? Like the timing chains, right? Yeah. And especially the 2010 BMW. The earlier ones is even more so, right? And at 160,000 miles, like you'd hope that there must have been a timing chain done by now on that. Yeah. But I did message this person, and it doesn't seem like they've definitely got the paperwork showing that it's been done. Whereas the one on Auto Trader, which admittedly is more money, but it actually says in the description of this one, look, this is what you want to hear, isn't it? So with excellent preventative maintenance and service history. Preventative maintenance, that's the word that you want to hear when it comes to these cars, right? Key, yes. It's key. And it does actually say in the description of this one, timing chain and water pump done. Yes. And transmission oil replacement as well. That's a good thing, because a lot of these cars will state for life. It's basically for life for the main dealer, and then once it's like past 7 years old, they don't care about it, so that's like beyond their life.
Yes.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think a lot of like the service schedule on a lot of these modern cars now is set out for its time within the dealer network and approved used, and then beyond that, it's not really appropriate for that, in my opinion.
No.
You've got to service them a bit more regularly. 520D F11
strong
could
contender.
happen. I mean, I think people will be impressed if I managed to pull one of those out of the bag. That seemed like a good one. It's obviously a 3 Series touring is also on the cards, because if you can get 5 Series, 3 Series of the same generation is definitely possible as well, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I've seen a few. But the next choice for me is a Volvo V70.
Okay.
I mean, come on, you can't make a £3,000 family estate challenge video without talking about the family estate.
The Ovlov.
Yeah, and I'd want a D5, so I'd want a 5-cylinder, a 2.4.
Okay.
Because I've driven one before on the channel, and honestly, it's such a cool car. Maybe that's something that I would enjoy having more than perhaps my wife. She'd probably prefer the BMW.
Yeah.
But let's see if I've saved one on here. Oh no. I had one which was £3,000.
Yeah.
It was a manual V70, and it was literally like 15 minutes down the road, but it's gone. It's no longer available on Auto Trader. So tell me some of your suggestions then,
Right.
Stephen.
So we've got a Mini Clubman Cooper S at £2,000. A decent little car, so it'll be good round town. It'll be good for...
Okay, is that a Clubman or a Clubman S?
This is a Clubman S estate.
Okay. And that engine is the one which is susceptible to catastrophic failure, isn't it?
Technically, yes. But unfortunately, if you buy an N14 or you buy the N18, they've all got their gripes.
Yeah.
But at £2,000,
That's, you know what, that's a good shout.
Yes.
And my kids love a Mini. We recently reviewed a Mini Cooper S of the same generation, a convertible one, on the channel, and they loved it. My wife loved driving it around. You can trap yourself in a parking bay when you're trying to get the kids out.
So I think this was kind of an interesting one, you know, with a pan roof, with the chili pack, with the nav kit. We have a 3 Series diesel. I think this has probably either got something wrong with it or is a scam.
Okay.
Because it's £2,000.
Yeah.
But if it's not, and I have spoken to the chap,
Yeah.
it looks like a fairly nice car.
What's he say?
It's
£1,800 or open to...
open to offers. And it says that it's had proof of an engine swap.
That sounds dodgy. I'm gonna. Let's do a carVertical check on that. What's the registration?
Foxtrot Papa 62.
All right. The thing is, Facebook. There's so many scams on Facebook, isn't there? Like normally you see them. It's like a 2018 plate for £1,800, and it's so obviously a scam. Okay. Oh. It actually has.
Wow! Look at that.
Come up with an amber warning for damage. Genuinely, we didn't run this before, did we?
No. Nope.
Genuinely, tell people.
And I've on the listing as well. It says, looks how it should. Bodywork is basically mint. So we definitely should have done carVerticals for everything.
Well, the thing is, I always say, I've said it for ages. I run a carVertical check before going to see a car.
Yes.
So you make your shortlist. You're going to see 2 or 3. I always do a carVertical check before I go, because you don't want to waste the time because you could waste like 3 hours driving down, talking to the owner and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, look, it says here, we found one record of this vehicle. This vehicle was marked as an insurance write-off. It was category N, so repairable, non-structural damage. But the concern is though, like if he had said, look, it was a category N, I've got some pictures showing what it was. There's no difference. If it was forthcoming with it, I would be interested in going to see that.
Yeah,
Because look, we know, don't we? Like with this car, had a little minor bump up the back, but because I had all the pictures and the owner told me everything, it was fine. But that's the annoying thing. Is now like I would not be interested.
No.
Even if he did give me the full explanation, because he's not been forthcoming. Like I'm not interested in that car.
Yeah.
And like if I bought a car for a couple of grand, and then I found out retrospectively that it had been in a crash in the past and they'd covered it up for me, I wouldn't feel comfortable then driving that car with my family until it had had like a full inspection, and it would always take the shine off for me. Obviously, I think this is a real good real world example of why you should always run a carVertical check. And I did message them this week saying, hey, look, this is a video I'm doing on Friday. Would you like to sponsor the video? They very kindly said yes. And of course, you can use promo code DADCARS to save 20% off anytime you need to run a carVertical check. And we're going to be doing carVertical checks on each of the cars that before we go and see them as well today, aren't we?
Yes. So I think maybe this one will cross off the list.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
So the next one we've got on our list, we'll go to an A4.
Yeah, A4, solid
One,
choice.
but it's a bit shouty and punchy with a bit of noise.
Okay.
So this one has 280 horsepower. So it's been played around with. It's got a full exhaust system from Miltech. We have got a bad point of a slight noise, which they believe to be drive shafts, which come with the car, so it should be okay.
Yeah,
So
but it's been fettled with.
It has, yes.
Didn't we say at the offset, Stephen, that reliability is one of the key factors here?
We did. Yeah.
What's your next one?
It's an F31.
Yeah.
So ideal for what we were hoping for. It's a manual.
Lovely colour. Oh, and it's a manual as well?
Lovely colour, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a Portimao Blue from BMW. It's got the facelift steering wheel, which I think is lovely. The older ones are a bit more bulky and not as nice. But it's got the heated leather seats, so creature comfort, so when we get to the winter months.
What's the mileage, Stephen?
The mileage on this one is 220,000 miles.
220,000
So
miles?
it's got moon miles, but it's got full service history.
That's it. I mean, that's a high mile hero, that.
It's a real high mileage hero.
Is that going to be reliable, Stephen?
Potentially.
Oh, okay. All right. What else have you got?
So it's an Audi A4.
Okay. 2012.
2012 plate. It looks nice. It looks like it's had facelifted bits, like the grille looks a little bit more modern. It's done some decent mileage, but it's got full service history. 150,000 miles, so for a diesel, that's not too bad.
I tell you what, I do think that should be one that we shortlist.
Yeah.
It is just a black on black Audi,
Yeah.
which is very boring.
It's very boring.
But is it a manual, sorry?
It's a manual.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but look, that's a solid, nice, sort of fresh, modern looking car. My wife loved her Mark IV Golf. So I think that she would appreciate having an Audi. Let's run a carVertical check on that as well before we go and see it. Okay, so we got green ticks across the board.
Wonderful. So that's what we want to see.
Yeah, no mileage discrepancies, no financial, legal status and damage, theft, natural disaster, all that stuff on there. Because the good thing is, obviously, it brings it all together for you.
Yeah.
Because, you can see like the mileage chart there as well. Did you know that if you buy a car, like privately, that's got finance on it, and they don't tell you and you just take it away, technically like you inherit that debt because you now own the car.
Quite right.
Ain't that mad?
Yeah.
So that's why you honestly do need to do your carVertical checks. And always use promo code DADCARS for 20% off. We're going to make a few phone calls, firm up the plan to what? Go and see 3 cars?
3 cars.
I reckon go and see 3 cars and then you'll join us out on the open road. Is it the 520D?
Or are you around today for us to come and have a little look at it? It's pretty fun.
Right, so we are on the road, and you know what? I know we're not going to get an RS6 today. I know we're not going to get a C63 wagon or something exciting like that, but I always get excited when I'm going to buy a car. Don't you think like buying a car day is always quite exciting when you know that you are going to be driving something back today?
Yeah, I think it is one of the best days. Also a bit worrying, because you never know if you're going to get the right thing when you're on the way there.
So basically, because we're doing this on a Friday, most people obviously are at work, aren't they? So we've had a few phone calls. We've got one car we're going to see now. We're going to see the 520D, which is up for just £2,500. Then we've got another car a little bit later on this afternoon, a 320D, isn't it? 320D. And then we've got a couple more in the vicinity around getting home from work time as well. So yeah, I mean, who knows what we're going to end up with?
Yeah.
Who knows? And didn't you bought a car recently, didn't you?
Yeah, we bought a 116i and obviously used the code DADCARS on carVertical to get 20% off.
And you legitimately did, didn't you?
We genuinely did, yeah.
You texted me afterwards saying, oh, thank you for the 20% off. You legitimately did. So you join me now in car number 1, which the very kind owner let me test drive. So, gearbox, clutch, everything feels really nice. This is actually really nice to drive. So bear in mind that this is, look, it's high mile, isn't it? It's a bit leggy, it's a bit rough on the bodywork and stuff like that. It's really, really nice to drive. These cars are wonderful, but it does have some bodywork issues, doesn't it? Some dents.
Yes.
There's no evidence that it's had a timing chain done. So you have to assume that this needs the timing chain, and at that point you might as well do a few other bits and pieces as well, right? But lovely car, I love the spec, and it's up for a really good price, up for £2,500. So, I mean, we've got to go and see the other ones, haven't we? Really, this does feel like if you were buying it, Stephen, and you had the time to do the timing chain and everything, and then spend, you know, you probably need to spend
probably about £1,000.
Yeah. So I don't know. We need to see the other ones, but this is the first time I've driven an F11.
Is it?
Yeah.
Lovely cars.
Honestly, for a car with so many miles on, it's just lovely to drive.
So despite this F11 being very fairly priced and driving very well, I'm buying my wife a daily for her daily because her daily is broken. So with one down, we had two more lined up to see locally before we had to start trying to call people when they got back from work. I was starting to think that this might be a late one, but then...
Right, so I can't quite believe it. What an efficient day. We got back before 6 o'clock and I've got a new dad car, a new family car, sat on the driveway. And I can't believe that this is what we managed to buy today. So without further waffle, let me reveal to you what it is that we've just bought. I have managed to buy for £3,000 a 2015 F31 320D Touring. And how stunning is it? How stunning is that? To me, this shape 3 Series is still a new 3 Series Touring. I love the way these things look. They look incredible. And look, it's 153,000 miles, is it, Stephen?
153, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 153,000 miles. It is a 2 previous owner car. So the guy that we just bought it from, he bought it off of the first owner, and he's owned it for 7 years. And he was a dad as well. He's got 2 young children who've basically grown up with this being their dad's car. So look, it's honestly, I love it. Look at it, this is great. So as subscribers know, I love a contrast interior, and yeah, look at this. It's like is it cream? Isn't this like a wonderful, nice place to be? Oh look, it's very nice, clean, honest condition as well. And it is a manual as well, 6-speed manual. I got a real sense from the owner, the previous owner had this for 7 years, that he's looked after it correctly, because all importantly, within the paperwork for this car, we've got a invoice for the timing chain being done, haven't we? That was done 45,000 miles ago. So, because we've got that, we know that this is safe timing chain wise, because that's a big one with these cars, with the F11s as well, isn't it? So we know that we're good for another 50,000 miles in this car, really, don't we? Right, guys, you want to see what car I bought? Yeah. What's your guess?
BMW.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Okay, well, come and have a look and see what you think. What do you think?
It's so cool.
Do you like it?
It's beautiful.
It's very similar looking to Mummy's X5, isn't it?
How much money was it?
£3,000.
Wow.
Have a look. I'll put and see what you think. What do you think of the interior? Right, girls, so do you think I have bought a good daily for Mummy's daily?
It's the best.
Yeah?
And it's even got a flappy downy.
Little flappy downy bit. Oh wow, cup holders. What would you give it out of 10?
20,000 million thousand.
It's cool, isn't it? Do you think Mummy's going to like it?
Yes.
Should we get Mummy out and see what she thinks?
Come on, get around.
Right, so Mummy, I bought you a new daily for your daily. What do you think it's going to be? Excited?
Yeah, well, it's going to be in a state, that's what you
Come and have a look.
Oh, it's actually quite nice. Wow, it's really nice.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's a 2015. It's the newest car that we've ever bought. So I did go a little bit over budget.
By how much?
It was £9,500.
Yeah, whatever.
It looks like a £9,000 car though, doesn't it?
It's really nice, Ben.
Look, it's got contrast interior as well. And look at these wheels.
Does it smell?
We haven't checked the seat to see if it smells like old man farts, but look, the wheels, very similar to your X5 wheels, which you used to like. So the thing we like about the X5 is the split folding tailgate, right? It's a problem with estates, don't normally have that. But look at that.
Oh my god!
How cool is that?
Can we get in? Oh my god!
Why did you need to get in the boot?
I want it!
It's the ultimate family car, surely. Come on. Come on.
Yells at the campfire!
Can I go in?
Hooray! It's the best car!
So, are you
I
impressed?
really like it. I like the colour as well.
Did you expect me to come back with something ridiculous?
Yeah.
Yeah. £3,000.
Was it actually
£3,000.
wow. Did you have to barter?
Yes, it was up for 3.5.
Okay.
And because there are some, that's it, look, bit of a dent and a scrape down there, and it's,
Oh, okay.
you know, you can see some sort of webbing where something's happened here, and then looks like a bit of filler and
Oh, yeah.
not a very good paint job there. But, you know, I can get the bumper resprayed. But actually having a little bit of
Yeah, I would
blemishes
prefer it. That
already.
would be my choice.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
That's better.
Mate, Stephen, look, how cool is this car?
It's unbelievably nice.
Wow, honestly, I am made up. Tell the people at home, right? Because I'm always super skeptical of YouTubers when it's like, oh, well, that's convenient. We didn't know that we were
No.
going to get this car. We didn't agree with him beforehand.
No.
We called him on the phone on camera earlier on. I
Yeah.
caught a little clip of you talking to him for the first time. He was really nice, wasn't he? I won't say his
Lovely.
name because he might not want us to say his name. But shout out to the previous owner, to the dad previous owner, and shout out to his kids as well if they're watching this. Look, I'll do this car proud because if this is the car that they grew up in, you know, like
Yeah.
we're gonna look after it well, and we're gonna make some cool videos with it. This is definitely a car as well because it was up for £3,500.
Yeah.
Seemed too good to be true.
It did.
And
yeah.
obviously, I ran a carVertical check on it before we actually go to see it. Green ticks across the board. But this proves the point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That I think there's no excuse for a boring dad car. There's no excuse to just go in, oh, I'm just going to go and get a nearly new or crossover thing and just have the monthlies and, you know, because I needed something modern. Like this, what an amazing car for £3,000. I'm going to have no monthly payments on this.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a 10 years old. This is the newest car I've ever bought.
And with £35 road tax,
£35 road tax, yeah.
that's probably the price you'll pay a week to fill your Maserati up to go to the shops and back.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be. Look, having this as part of the family fleet is wow. Honestly, I think I've got a cool family fleet now.
Yeah.
Haven't I? This is wicked. But for anybody watching as well, it does go to show that £3,000 you can buy a cool dad car. So there's no excuse for anything boring. The only thing, like I said though, is when I test drove it, the clutch sort of balancing I had to really concentrate on balancing like the throttle input, give it some additional throttle input to get the clutch to engage nice and smoothly, and also like it doesn't feel as powerful as I thought it would on the way home. Like I had it in fourth gear the whole way, you know, even on dual carriageway. So I think there's something a bit off, but you think you might know what it is.
We can feel there's a slight judder. So I half reckon it's probably just a sensor. I'd reckon, you know, whether it's the fuel sensor, whether it's the mass air meter or something, it'll be something minor, I would hazard a guess.
Well, if it's that, honestly, this is worked out as like incredible, because that was also part of the reason, because I kind of felt bad saying to him, like, I've literally only got £3,000.
Yes,
I'm not going to, I just said to him, didn't I? I said, like, I'm not going to lowball you so that we meet in the middle, the amount that I've got to pay for. I'm just going to lay the cards out, tell you, like, literally I've got £3,000 to spend on this car.
Yeah.
But because I felt like, when I test drove it, I wondered whether, maybe the clutch is on the way out, because it just felt a bit funny. And it's got the dent on the side, and it's got like that, it needs a bumper respray as well, doesn't it? But if you can fix it, like with just a bit of, what you reckon, plug in and just you might be able to.
I reckon we can plug it in. I reckon by the time it's ready in about 3 minutes,
Really?
I reckon we can clear it and the car will be good as gold.
Okay. Well, look, we need to wrap this video up because I need to go up and edit it because I want to release it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if you would like to see what happens next with this car, if we've solved a problem like this and this has turned into, I mean, this has got to be the greatest £3,000 family car that you can buy. Like today. This was
Yeah.
incredible, wasn't it?
Especially that runs and drives for £3,000.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm so made up. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you would like to see what happens next with this car and you'd like to see some other petrolhead parent focused content on YouTube. Subscribe, comment below, like this video, share it with somebody else who you think will find this interesting, who's about to go and buy some boring, horrible crossover on a PCP deal and you think, no, look, there's no excuse, get yourself an estate. Comment below, do you think this is a good purchase? What would you have bought instead? Because, you know, there's probably some other cars you think that were better than this. I'd love to hear about those in the comments below. And also, don't forget, whenever you're about to go and see a used car purchase, run a carVertical check, use promo code DADCARS, save 20% off. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out one of these other videos in the meantime, and I'll see you on the next one.